Hey YouTube, I'm Ryan.
I'm Ben.
And we're Tacoma Games. This is the semi-final of our store championship. We've got Forrest on the left, Brian on the right. Ben, what do you think about these two?
I faced Brian earlier in the day. He always has some bad luck whenever I play him, but he's still a fantastic player. Forrest, on the other hand, I don't know anything about. First time I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, well, that's actually because, this is his third week playing X-Wing. We were his first major tournament, maybe his only tournament. I don't know, came out of nowhere. He's flying definitely a championship vetted list. I mean, that's a good list.
It's a lot of control.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Should probably read things off. We're in fast motion for the first few rounds until shooting starts, and I don't know how long that is, so probably better read things off while I can. Forrest has Biggs the Arclighter with R4D6 and Integrated Astromech, Captain Rex, Braylon Strom with Gunner, R3A2 and Title, and Jess Pava with M9G8 and Integrated Astromech. Brian has Fenrau with Mindlink, Thrusters, Title, Andrew with Mindlink, Homing Missiles, Scavenger Crane, and Guidance Chips, and Asajj Ventress with Mindlink, Lats Razzie, Rig Cargo Chute, and Gyroscopic Targeting.
All pretty solid.
Yeah. Mindlink's got some really good action efficiency on Brian's end of things, and Forrest, lousy action efficiency, but again, a lot of control on that list.
Yeah, dealing out stress, making you lose an attack die, forcing you to shoot a specific ship. It's all pretty handy.
Yeah. A lot of nasty stuff could go wrong there. Like, Fenrau's really got to watch out for Braylon. If Fenrau gets double stressed, that's bad news for him.
Yeah, it's a good few rounds of not much from Fen at that point.
Definitely.
And it's interesting that with Brian's Atani list, usually you don't have Asajj going first and getting your focus out. But it seems to be working well and made it to semifinals.
Yeah. His list packs a bit more of a punch than the standard Atani list, but loses out on, 5 hit points?
Yeah, I think the other option that we saw at the tournament was Fenrau, Asajj, and Contracted Scout, so definitely losing health in comparison to that.
Yeah, well, I think somebody showed up with a Palob Mindlink list, but I don't think we never got a video of them, and I don't think it did all that well.
I've seen it do well, but I guess it was some bad luck at this tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not just losing out on the 5 hit points by trading Andrew in. You also lose out on several green maneuvers, which is important.
And a nice blocker that has a 360-degree firing arc, which is handy.
God, I didn't think about that till just now, but if Andrew gets stressed, he's actually going to be hurting a lot more than...
Oh, not that good of greens on the dial. So.
Oh, no, they're terrible. It's 2 straight, 3 straight, 2 banks, something like that?
2 banks, yeah, and 1 straight.
I mean, so it's debatably better than a X-Wing, but not where it counts. You really want hards.
Yeah, hard green turn is pivotal for a good dial, I think, and that's... I mean, Fenrau and Asajj both have that. Yeah.
Well, we're in normal time right now. That means that shooting must be imminent. It looks like if Fenrau takes if Fenrau turns in at all, probably going to get shooting between him and Rex.
Well, I mean, luckily Biggs seems a little far away from 2 of Forrest's ships.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that ability comes up.
We'll also see if Brian can manage to get his homing missile off this round. If he can, that's a lot of punch.
Yes. And luckily, all of Brian's ships are moving last, so that gives him a lot of control over whether or not he will get that shot off.
Yeah. And it looks like, yep, gonna be just in range of Captain Rex and the TIE Fighter. I don't even think he's got range to Biggs at all. No. If he's barely got range to Rex, that's that then. So this is gonna be a couple of range 3 shots. I wouldn't expect a heck of a lot to get accomplished here, but, well, that's a good roll.
It's 5 dice, I believe, for Rex. Oh, 4.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably through the rock. Probably should have rolled a 5th.
Misplay, that's all.
1 damage on Rex. No shots for the rest of Brian's ships. And it looks like Rex is going to be the only one shooting back. Well, with auto thrusters, that's just not going to happen. Yep. Here we go. So, suppressive fire goes on Fenrau. If Fenrau shoots at anybody but Captain Rex, rolls 1 less dice. It's actually a pretty significant part of what makes Forrest's list work.
Yeah, it's all these little pieces that add up.
Yeah. With suppressive fire, having Biggs in the list, double stress from Braylon. Pava's pretty much just there as a... I mean, you know, for 28 points, she's a decent bit of punch for the list, but it's...
I mean, if you get your whole list at range 1 and she's shooting, that's a 4 dice attack with who knows how many rerolls.
Yeah, well, I mean, ideally 3, but...
Yes.
Ooh, that is going to be a hard arc for Fen to get out of.
Red maneuver, I believe, for Braylon. Is it? If it's not red, that's... I must not know my Arc 170 dial.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have access to any of that. I actually don't own an Arc 170.
Well, why would you own one? You specifically.
I don't know. I play Rebels from time to time.
That is true. It is a good ship. I have 2, and I love them.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I... Oh, no, that was the wave with the Protectorate and the Lancer.
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah, so that's where all my money wave went.
Okay, so it was a red maneuver.
Okay.
I thought it was.
And Biggs is going to be in range of it. Whoops.
Oop. I don't think he landed on the rock, but yeah.
Yeah, he certainly bumped the heck out of it. I'm not sure if he would have landed on it either.
No, close, but not quite.
Yeah. Tournament jitters. Shaky hands, you know.
At this late in the game, or this late of the tournament, it happens a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Especially this is, what, the 6th game these guys have played, and, you know, it's Forrest's first tournament, too. It wouldn't surprise me if he was freaking out.
Oh, geez, I would be if it was my first tournament and making it this far.
Oh, yeah. I'd be a mess. Andrew next. So it's kind of an awkward position he's got there with Andrew. Also, Andrew's not going to be getting his extra dice, which is sort of a bummer, but still, a homing missile's a homing missile.
Yep.
I mean, with only 2 hull left on Rex, I think he goes for that. You probably just delete him.
Yeah, I mean, you're rolling...
And there he goes, yeah.
4 attack with target lock and guided ships versus 4 naked evade dice. Good chance you're going to get it.
Really good chance you're going to get that. It's 3 naked evade dice even. Oh no, you're right, there's a rock between them. So it probably will be 4. Yikes. Gosh. I think if I were Brian, I'd take a boost here to get out of arc.
You just worry about next turn.
Oh, nobody focused. Oh, interesting. Gosh. Yeah.
Braylon's sitting right there in front of...
Yeah, that's gonna
Fen.
hurt.
That's gonna... even if damage isn't dealt, it's just the stress.
Yeah, could really neuter Fen for a few rounds.
I think Fenrau has to shoot at bigs. It's the only thing in arc.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice here. Although, actually, now that I think about it, if he had boosted, he might not have had arc on bigs. It'd be close.
No, he'd have arc. Oh, you mean just straightforward?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to boost in. There's a rock right there.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
So there's 2 dice from the suppressive fire and 2 evades from bigs. So suppressive fire, that's, I don't know, probably already gotten the points value out of Rex. Brian just flipped his homing missile, so here it comes. Definitely throwing it on to, spend the focus. 3 hits and a crit. This is going to,
I think he still has the focus. That was just guidance
Oh, no,
chips.
that was just guidance chips. That's right. Almost everything about guidance chips on has 3 native attacks. I always think about the crit, but it's a hit if you just only have 2, right? Ooh.
Rex bumped, so couldn't take the focus.
Yep. So that's it for Rex. Well, things are looking good for Brian so far. And he's going to flip the scavenger crane and roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets to keep it. So probably a Saj on Braylon at this point.
I believe that's the only shot Asajj has. So.
Yeah, both Biggs and Jess are going to be out of range there. Yikes. Well, I mean, shield's down on Braylon, Captain Rex is dead, things are looking really good for Brian.
So far, yeah.
Of course, now Forrest gets to shoot back. Gosh, that range one-shot on Braylon, man, that is rough.
Yeah, I'm really worried about the Arc 170 onto Fenrau.
So he takes his stress to pass the stress out. Brian does get an extra dice for being
In
range
fact,
1.
I think Fenrau's ability is going to hurt him in the long run against a Gunner R3A2 Braylon.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 hits and a crit.
Probably didn't want that much.
Now he has a focus, but if he doesn't spend it and just eats the crit, then he's only going to take the 1. Gosh, if it was just a hit, I'd absolutely take it, but a crit, that's...
With only hole on that ship, it's...
Yeah, he's going to go for it. Doesn't want to take the second stress.
Oof.
Oof. That's got to sting a little. Jess Pava at Endrew. 1 hit. Either forgot about the reroll or declined. It wouldn't have made a difference with the focus. Brian had 2 anyway. Who does Pava have target locked right now? Oh, looks like Braylon.
Yes.
Which is smart. Smart. Using M9G8 to, I mean, ideally you'd use it to reroll your hits to ensure you get the second shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the whole purpose of it is.
Say Braylon bumps, but he's not getting action anyway. Who cares?
Does that put Jess on the rock?
Close. No. But she's alright. That's a pretty decent move for Jess, I think. Got a pretty decent overlapping field of fire here. Probably not going to get another shot at Fen, except for, I don't know, maybe Braylon's back arc.
Yeah, if Fen goes straight, then yeah, Fen will be safe.
I almost think that's what I'd do, is I'd go straight or to the left to try to get out of there. Turn around, re-engage. 'Cause, I mean, only got 2 hearts is the only green hard turn it's got, right?
Yeah, and you definitely cannot do that right now with the way Fenrir's facing.
That's real close. You know, that's not gonna work out. Oh, I didn't even think about that with a bump here.
This might be a rough time for Andrew.
Yeah, but if Fenrir got out of there, he'd probably have gotten his extra dice at least. Could have done like a 4-dice attack at Biggs. Ooh, he's going for it.
He's just doing the 1 hard, I believe. Or is he doing the 2?
I can't tell. His hand's in the way. He did the 2, and yeah.
On the rock. Yeah, that's no.
Oh, God. On a rock, range 1. Braylon's back arc. Doesn't take any damage. That's good, but... Whew.
That's an added crit, though. It's a focus to a crit out the back, I believe, for the Arc 170 title.
Yeah. Yeah, ouch. Whew. And it looks like no shot for Fen either, so going straight to Andrew. Range 1 through a rock at Biggs. Oh, before doing that, he's going to pass a stress off to somebody for massage. Braylon. Sure, just pile it up with the rest of them. Stack him to the ceiling.
Well, it's useful for Asajj because that's keeping track of the evades that Asajj has.
Well, it's useful for everybody because if you can never K-turn, oh, wow, well, good for Biggs.
I don't think the Arc 170 is going to K-turn ever.
No, not at this rate.
Doesn't need to, really.
Checking range, it's going to be range 3 unobstructed. Asajj to Biggs. Yeah, just 2.
Not bad.
And he spends it for 2. Good round for Biggs. I mean, what's with 7 dice, no damage? It's good round for Biggs.
Yeah.
Must be Biggs returning fire at Andrew. And Andrew's just fine. Now this is Braylon. This is going to hurt.
Yep, he remembers to take the stress. He almost forgot.
Yeah. Hit crit. That's unfortunate. So if he remembers the second stress, then yeah, Fen's in trouble. Now, Brian's playing a taunt. He brought 3 stress, 1 for everybody. He didn't actually bring more than 3. So he's got to dig some out now.
With Braylon being back in, I think you just got to start remembering to bring just a bag full.
Yeah. Ooh. 2 crits and a hit out the back arc. Ooh, how does the title work? Do you have to be in each other's arc, or...?
Just range 1. Oh, no.
Yeah. And he pulled the damaged cockpit and blinded pilot, I think, which are the... Well, I mean, those are like the exact 2 Fen doesn't want to see, but at this point, it's a moot point. He's done. It's going to be, what, range 3 obstructed from Jess onto Asajj? I mean, you might as well take the shot. Two hits. 2 evades.
Asajj will take some time for Forrest to take down.
Yeah, that was a really rough round for Brian. That was a really rough round for Brian.
Blanking out on 4 of 8 dice is really disparaging to see.
And Andrew, I mean, like if Andrew could haul around to get another homing missile off, especially if he can do it outside of range 2 of Asajj, I mean, things could turn around. But, I mean, they're just probably going to keep him stressed. How's he going to pull it off?
He has to get away from Braylon, but, I mean, the fastest gray maneuver that Andrew has is a 3 straight.
And that's going to be a bump. Braylon onto Jess. I think he forgot to roll for Braylon's pilot ability last round. See if he forgets this round. What's that, 4 stress on him? Hey, there we go.
I mean, does it really matter?
Yeah. I mean, actions would be nice. With M9G8 and, you know, some extra modification from the back arc or whatever, it's not super important. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that was the best move. Just keep Biggs in range 1 of those 3.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he eats a rock or not. It's not a huge deal. He's not going to get an action anyway. Nope, there's 1 shield, though, off of Biggs. It's a good thing he had shields. Otherwise, he'd eaten a crit.
Yeah, I think with Andrew, you just do a 3 straight. I mean, Asajj can go do whatever she wants, really. She'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's still anybody's game, but last round really hurt Brian.
Really rough.
Ooh. Gosh, actually, now that I think about it, I think probably the best move for Andrew would have been to take a 2 hard.
Yeah, but with a 2 straight, he clears his stress and you can get a target lock for some upcoming round.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he can ever manage to turn around. He's got 4 hit points and a lot of shooting coming his way. Granted, it's all going to be unmodified. They're all stressed way out.
Braylon has M9G8 and the focus to crit at the back, so
yeah, so
that's the one to worry about.
Problematic. Looks like it's barely range 2 for Biggs. And any round you're getting shot at and you're not shooting back is a rough round too. He spends it for 1 damage. It's going to be... I can't tell if that's range 2 or 3. It's definitely going to be through a rock. Well, Brian's green dice are doing okay.
So far, so good for Andrew. I mean, they're doing better now compared to when Fenrir was alive.
Yeah. Yeah. What a bummer. Looks like he forgot to stress with the first shot from Raylan.
No, I see the 2 stress tokens on Asajj and
maybe.
Andrew.
Maybe not. Maybe you're right. I must have missed him tossing them out.
I think he did it quick and didn't want to think about it too much.
Yeah. Second shot. Yeah, I don't know. I think, if you would have gotten a 2 hard off, you couldn't have gotten the target lock this round, but you'd have been out of Raylan's arc.
Possibly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of stress control. M9G8 for the reroll. 2 hits. Ouch.
Real rough.
Real rough. 1 hole left on Andrew.
And he's not turning around, so...
No. No, not anytime soon. In fact, he'll be lucky if he can just keep him busy for another couple of rounds.
It's just a shame that Andrew's ability doesn't work for defending as well.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd be super good if it did. Extra die on defense too. That'd be really nice.
But I guess for his point cost, you can't really complain.
No. Especially if you can set it up right, he's a really good munitions carrier.
Mm-hmm. Braylon's mountains of tokens following him.
Hey, he gets another one. Good for him. He's going to have to clear those if he ever wants to scratch the paint on Asajj. Just clears her stress, takes a focus. I think Biggs is going back over that rock.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care. This one, he's just trying to keep Jess alive. I mean, this is still anybody's game, especially if you can if you can get Braylon off the board. Then Asajj has a lot of. I mean, she's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
He can 3-bank. See, I don't think that clears, but it'll get some distance.
And he already has a focus token, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's all he needs for defense anyway. Oh, bummer. Just out. Okay, well... Looks like Biggs and Jess get some free shots on Andrew.
Pretty sure they're all range 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Biggs will... What? Oh, maybe he's just got Jess. Or no, he took a target lock on Biggs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And yeah, that was range 3 through a rock, so 4 dice Z95. That's exciting times. Reroll from Jess' ability. Spend the focus for 3. Well.
Oh, no.
Honestly, all things considered, Andrew did very well for himself.
I mean, he got a homing missile off for 25 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Took Captain Rex out of the equation. Unfortunately, losing Fenrir out that early has just been...
It's tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. I got like, one attack out of him too?
Yes, 1 attack. No, 2 attacks.
No, you're right, because I forgot about the first initial exchange of Rex and Fen.
Yeah, he popped 1 damage onto him at range 3.
Yeah, which was significant and allowed him to get taken down the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Before any more suppressive fire shenanigans went on. Poor pigs. Yeah, he's going over a rock. Oh, he's 4K'ing over a rock.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, at this point, I don't think Asajj is going to get close enough for his ability to really matter.
No, probably not. Was it a 4 or 5 straight?
4 straight, I believe.
Yeah. And that's green for Asajj. Range 3 shot at Braylon. Take Braylon down. I really think Asajj could clean up these other two just fine.
Yeah, because she can just peck away, and it's hard to do so much damage. And
yeah,
with a roll like that,
ooh, that's gonna hurt. 2 hits and a crit. Well, I mean it doesn't matter.
It's a face down damage card. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, Braylon's not getting any actions anytime soon anyway. Who cares?
But half his hull gone.
Yeah, that's
crucial.
Significant. There's 2.
No way. Oh, do you take the 1?
Oh, so what I'd do, I'd spend 1 of Braylon's stress and take 8 points of damage.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best choice.
Keep him from getting the second shot.
Mainly, so there isn't a second stress, but I
actually don't think he tossed a stress out.
I think he forgot.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Looks like there we go. Yeah. Spends the stress. That's definitely the right move.
Take 1. You have 10 health in total. You can take it.
Especially if they forgot to do the thing.
Really important.
Yeah. Probably, I don't know. I don't want to disparage anybody who plays the game, but probably what 30% of the game is making a list, and then 30% is flying ships good, and the other 40% is just remembering to do the stuff that's in your list.
I've seen people put tokens on their dials, write on their hand, all ways to remember. I know there's been plenty of times where I forget abilities on some of my ships.
Oh yeah. But I mean, so if you go to a tournament, I think probably the biggest defining factor of whether you win or lose is remembering to put that stress down, remembering fire control system, remembering your opponent's console fire, because Lord knows nobody's going to remember that.
For me, it's remembering Forlom.
Yeah, dude, Forlom's super good, and if you forget about it, it's a big deal. He's only 1 point, but he's a good 1 point. 3 hard, electing to keep Big stressed.
He doesn't need an action.
Nope. Is that gonna be? Looks like it's just out.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That is a bummer. Who does Asajj have target locked? Is it Braylon?
It's Braylon.
Okay, and just hadn't needed it yet.
Yep. But there's no way that Arc 170 is going to go faster than the Shadowcaster.
No.
But they'll probably be in range 1 of each other, the Arc 170 and Biggs, next turn, so...
Yeah, I mean, if that's the other thing, is if Asajj can dictate range here, because not only is she now officially the ace on the table, but she's fast. She's so fast. She's one of the fastest ships in the game.
5 green straight.
Yeah, if she wants to catch Braylon, she's gonna catch Braylon, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Trying to think what maneuver you can do right here to stay out of, not be able to shoot at Biggs, but able to shoot at Braylon.
Yeah. Well, Biggs isn't at range 1 of Braylon right now.
Biggs hasn't moved yet.
Oh.
There, see?
Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, I mean...
You think a 3 or 4 straight?
Like a 3 straight would probably get you...
That's cutting it close, but we'll see.
Yeah.
He has a 4. No, that might be too far, but we'll see.
Yeah, well...
We'll see. That's a close one.
That is pretty close. We'll have to get the... I mean, we're going to get the ruler out here in a second, so... Yeah, I think you take the focus.
Oh, yeah.
Up. Yeah.
Yep. So he target locks Biggs.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Thinking about the target lock. Might as well spend it.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the same thing. That's a bummer.
Is Forrest forgetting his extra evade die? I think he is.
Yeah. Looks like he did. Braylon's shooting back just outside of range 2. M9G8.
Really?
Nothing.
Well, because that would have been a guaranteed crit. Or a crit with the focus side showing.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, he's been playing X-Wing for like 2 weeks, so...
Yeah, and also it's late in the game and late in the day, so...
Yeah, it's probably about 9 o'clock, and we started at 11 at this point. I mean, we did 5 rounds.
At 75-minute rounds, it's...
Yeah. I want to say we wrapped up the final around 11. Does that sound right? I mean, you were there. Does that sound right?
It's around there, yeah.
Yeah. Two hit points on Biggs. 3 hit points on Strom. Still 9 on Asajj. Like I said, she could do this, but Brian's thinking real hard. Yeah, he's gonna rotate his dial.
Kind of the safe move.
Probably smart. I mean, you got Pava coming in. If you go forward, if you can stress her to keep her from K-turning behind you the next round, that's probably smart. This isn't a mistake on Brian's part. I'm not sure if it was a mistake on Forrest's part, but he decides to go for the 1 bank.
That way, huh?
Yeah. Clears a stress, keeps the other 2. And maybe, like I said, I'm not sure if this was a mistake or not. I've definitely put myself in a position where flying off the board was the right move before, and maybe he just figured, you know, if I drop 2 stress on Asajj, Biggs and Pava can finish it. Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I've definitely done that as well, where just for the shot, you do it.
Yeah. Oh, she can't complete her boost. I don't think it matters. I don't think he needs the boost. I think the boost... No. He might as well take a focus. He's going to have a reroll from Biggs, and looking at the arc, Asajj is going to end up there anyway, right?
I'm kind of curious why Forrest didn't do a 2 straight. I think that would have cleared. Not like it mattered if you bummed.
With
Braylon Strom.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if he set his dial on accident or if he's just really desperate to try to get 2 stress onto Asajj.
2 stress would be crucial.
Yeah, it would make a big difference. Keep her from taking actions for 2 rounds while you got 2 X-Wings plinking away. That is a big deal. Takes a target lock on Biggs. Biggs is probably done.
Well, he doesn't have to shoot at Biggs.
No, I think you do anyway, though. Braylon's done, right?
Yeah. It's 4 dice.
Ooh. Oh.
2 hits and a crit?
This could still do it. Yeah, you definitely spend him. Now, I don't know what this crit is. I know he integrates it, but nobody wrote down what it was, so unfortunately I can't.
Let's assume it was direct hit then.
I mean, statistically, that's the most likely answer, right?
Also, the 1, like, with 2 hull,
yeah,
very important.
Yeah.
Or weapons failure. Weapons failure wouldn't be that good for Forrest right now either.
No. No, you want to... Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, Forrest really needed that. Well, gets 1 through anyway.
Still 8 left.
Yeah. Oh, see, I think Forrest spends it at that point. Ew. No, I'm not sure. Do you spend the stress or not?
I'd spend it. But
yeah. Well, I mean, look, his best move at this point is a 3 hard, probably. Which means that if Pava did a K turn, she'd be like right behind him, right?
well,
And he does not spend it. 6 call.
and I believe Brian did it 2 straight, so he doesn't get gyroscopic targeting.
Oh, yeah, that's important too.
Very important.
God, I didn't even think about that. Actually went for it. Well, they both get through. He spends a stress, will take a crit. Oh, wow.
That's one of the worst ones a Shadowcaster can take.
Especially right now, that close to the edge.
Yes. A 3 bank, I think, will fit.
Yeah, 3 bank will fit, but you're hard-pressed next round.
Yes.
Probably do 2 banks where Asajj is at right now.
I would do a 3, mainly, I mean, you're not stressed, but it gets you gyroscopic targeting.
Yeah. And Braylon's going off the board. So I'm not sure if that, like I said, I don't know if that was a mistake on his part or if it was some sort of gamble that he made. I don't know if it necessarily paid off for him. I mean, I guess getting a damaged engine crit through on Asajj is a big deal.
He pushed out a good amount of damage onto Asajj that round.
Yeah, I mean, what was that? Like
he was 7 hold 2 shield, so 4 damage.
Yeah.
A 1 bank. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd have gone for a 2. Ooh, that's gonna be a nasty shot on a Pava.
Yeah, I just wonder what action do you take.
God, I don't know. At this point,
He goes for the target lock. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd have taken a focus. But, I mean, really, focus, evade, target lock. I don't think it matters which one you take at this point. You're going to regret not taking the other one. You know?
Well, with a die roll like that, good thing he has a target lock.
Only slightly better. That's a bummer. Oh, that's right. She M9G8'd one of the hits to reroll it, and I had to. I was like, no, you can't. It's already been rerolled. So, also it was out of order too, because when the attacker rolls, the defender modifies dice first, and then the attacker does. So it was all sorts of out of order and wrong. But the point is, couldn't make him reroll it. Well, it's 2-1 to Jess.
Not bad, but both of them are shooting back at Asajj now.
Yeah, got 7 dice coming Asajj's way. That's rough. I mean, it's still anybody's game, but I mean, this round is, yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Spend the stress. Done. Easy. Okay, things are looking up for Asajj.
That's an unmodified Jess Pava range 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Ouch. That is rough.
This battle got way more uphill for Brian.
Yeah, at this point, it's less about can Asajj pull this off, and more about how can Brian maximize his MOV.
MOV doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it does, to determine who gets 3rd and 4th.
Oh, that is true. But for the elimination standpoint, no.
No. Well, and actually, considering we were giving like the same prize away for third and fourth, I guess it really didn't matter, except it's specifically, I mean, you and Brian play together all the time, and you were both in the top 4. So it's definitely bragging rights to see which one of you does better. So,
I mean, we don't have a recording of my top 4 game, but I can tell you that Brian did way better than me.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a slaughter. Range 1 on a Biggs, can, Asajj. I mean, if he does this, then the margin of victory here's not so bad. You know?
It'd be truly amazing.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Biggs is gone.
Biggs is done. So yeah, his margin of victory here is like what? What's he get? Like 72 or something silly like that?
Brian, yeah, he gets 72.
That's a pretty good loss. Hit crit. Just needs 1. Oh, that's right. Just Bob was going to try to roll one with M9G8. We're like, oh no, you can't do that. He's like, oh, well, can I spend the target lock? Oh, well, you can do that.
Oh yes, that you can easily do that.
Yeah, but that's the conversation they're having right now.
Because M9G8 can modify evade dice, right?
No,
or just attack dice.
Just attack dice.
Okay, so
needs
all evades.
Yeah.
Nope. What a bummer.
Good match for Forrest, though.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere and he did great.
Yeah, really good. First tournament, really good. So that's our semifinals. We've got Forrest and Corwin from, I think, video 3. You saw him go up against Tom. He's flying a Paratani list. That's going to be our final in the next video. And then Ben here and Brian both got 3rd and 4th place. Do you remember the exact rankings of that?
I'm going to guess he got 3rd just because the way my game went.
Oh, well, and also just, like, you're flying 2 large base ships, so you just kind of hemorrhage MOV in the first place.
Yeah, I only took out Corwin to Asajj, so...
Yeah.
I did get half points on the contracted, but still not enough to...
No, not. I mean, you got like what, 72 points there.
Fenrir's pretty expensive, so I think I got like 60 something.
Okay. Well,
but Corwin and Forrest both really good players.
Yeah, they both did really well. And the next match, ideally, will go up today, so you can watch them both back to back. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, I'm Ryan.
I'm Ben.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We're Tacoma Games, and we'll see you next time.